Yep, I'm back at it. You have to excuse my. I always do this because I don't really look. Yeah. Okay, it looks a little better, I guess. Anyway, um, let me tell you something. I am just amazed at the people out there. A little dirty screen. Ooh, I got a dirty screen. Oh, anyway. Basically, I've got two things to speak of. First, well, all in order. First, to all those out there that they say are on now the front lines, you are. You really are. If you look back in history, those that have given the most during the worst of times are those either healthcare or service. Okay. Um, the need for more personal service people is way up because the need is there and it's being met. And so for all those of you that stand around and help people at Walmart, goodness, you are officially putting your life at risk for those around you just to help them out because it's a bad time. You know it is. But you're making the right choice to help. You're getting paid. Great. But I want you to consider more than your pay as what you're actually receiving. Now, to those at Queen of the Valley, oh my gosh, I could not give higher marks. Um, and I don't know why I say that. It's like I'm some teacher or something. And I did that for a little bit, but I never said marks. I actually I did. So anyway, high marks. Good on you. I've had my little experience with Queen of the Valley, and I don't remember if I've said it before. I've been so in and out and in and out. My gosh. Um, so I just really wanted to say, my goodness, you people are just rocking it. Um, I just cannot express my absolute respect. Not just for the fact you're putting your lives at risk, which you are, which you always do. If you think about it, doctors, nurses, there's every day something could walk through that door that could kill them all. Okay, and they do it anyway. They know it in the back of their mind. Somewhere sometimes they go, well, I'm having a good life and everything else, and they should. They should have a wonderful life. But what I'm saying is sometimes you get this lulled into this false sense of security, which we did, which we have been, which is why the country has gone nowhere, why we haven't done anything. We need a kick in the ass. Now, I would in no way, shape, or form claim that God would do such a thing. No, man did it. Man did whatever, and man is suffering. When I say man, to cover men, women, children, and other. I think the other is a more interesting part, to just be quite honest. It just seems a lot more interesting than, anyway. Um, I'm offering you a unique perspective. I can't, uh, well, I'm sure you get people paying for this or that or whatever. I can't offer that. I ain't got that kind of money. But what I have is location, location, location. Now, any of you, I don't know if any of you that worked at Queen of the Valley know me, or if somebody, you know, somewhere along the line knows where Mount George Avenue is. I live at the end of it. There is nobody out here. And if you decide you wanted to come over, those of you that work in Queen of the Valley, and just sit for an hour, 4 or 5, however long hours, and just scream. I guarantee you, nobody will raise an eyebrow. I'll probably end up screaming with you, damn it. Because out here you can. Out here you can breathe. You want to talk about social distancing? You come out and sit on my patio. Ain't no one. If I'm sitting in my house, we're distanced by 30 feet and a house wall. So there's no way we could interact air wise with each other unless we came within 6 feet. And that would be like if you walked into the house and sat down next to me, you might be 6 feet away from me. You'd only be like 3 feet away from me. But if you walked in my front door and went over to the fridge and grabbed yourself a drink and went back outside, you would get nowhere within 6 feet of me. Not even close. And I'd even turn my head and cough the other way. No. Okay. So, but honestly, I'm going to be taking my business cards down to Queen of the Valley in the morning, um, going to my bank and complimenting them on the job that they are doing. Banks, multiple. I'm going to go into Nob Hill because I have to buy more juice. I've decided because I was drinking just water, but I kind of need to gain weight now. So I went to cranberry juice because I like cranberry juice with the pomegranate and cran cherry, especially cherry. And I went back to yogurts. I love yogurt with the fruit in it, not this stuff they have out there that's all supposed to be really, really just good for you so you can poop well. No, I'm getting off topic again. Anyway, these are things that I want to do because I can't write a check and make it all better. That's just not. I mean, I could write a check, but it wouldn't make anything better for neither of us or either of us or whatever. Um, either, neither. But what I can offer is a beautiful place to sit back, relax, gather your thoughts, perhaps bring someone you love to sit and just enjoy. You will be socially distancing yourself from everybody. I'll be here. If you decide that you want to hang out for the evening, this couch is great. It's actually a futon. So, if you can stand the smell, you can stay in hell. My drill sergeant used to say that. I don't know. It makes sense actually. If you can get through it, you'll get through it. Also, I don't know if they let you smoke weed there, but yeah, homegrown, good stuff. But honestly, it would behoove you to take me up on this offer for just your sanity alone. Anybody who's ever been here can attest to the healing powers of this place as far as just keeping your head on straight. Mine's close, almost. Eh, not so much. But this is a sincere offer. Now, like I said, I'm going to be going over there tomorrow morning. It's Monday the 13th, so I'll be going on Tuesday the 14th. I have to remind myself often of what date it is. And now that my phone's all screwed up, I only have my home phone now. I don't have a cell phone anymore. But I'm gonna take care of it tomorrow, and that'll be it. So I'll have a cell phone tomorrow. Maybe it's gonna be a new number. Hopefully, it'll be the old number. If not, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's one of the things I'm doing. I'm gonna give out my business cards. I'm gonna bring them in a little plastic bag. Just take, you know, state the offer, direct them to Facebook here. You know, at the end of Mount George, let me tell you, ain't no social distancing like this social distancing, honestly. Okay, so that's that. Cran pomegranate. Great. I got cran cherry next. Oh, I gotta make my choice. And now they're like 2 for $5. I'm like, yeah, I'm all over that. Yeah. Oh, that's just good stuff. Now, as far as my well being, so I'm still kind of sick. Still got a little going on. My temperature is correct now. It's about 96, which is about normal for me. Um, which everybody says, you know, you can't have a temperature of 96 degrees. Well, yes, I can't show you yet because I just took a drink of a cold beverage. So in order to do this correctly, I have to heat up my mouth. Well, darn it, I think I can do that. But my point is that you don't have to deal with me, or just give me a call anytime, day or night. I mean, generally speaking, you're going to catch me awake. I don't sleep a whole lot, and when I do, it's not in long time spans. Last night I slept probably a total of 5 hours, but it took me from like 10 o'clock until 9 o'clock in the morning to sleep those 4 or 5 hours because I'd go to bed and all of a sudden I'd be burning up and I'd get up. I'd just stagger outside and try and cool down and cool down. Now, the thing is, my feet get hot when I'm sick, and I mean hot. It's like I just boiling hot. And I have to go stand out on the cement slab. Now, fortunately, in my house, I've got right in front of the front door there is pure cement slab, and the bedroom is uninsulated hardwood floor. So that's really nice. I would go stand there and cool my feet down. Um, Still got sniffles. Oh, dude. Yeah, I was just thinking of Better Off Dead, where he snorts the snow. Um, the Booger character from many movies, but he snorts the snow and goes, "Oh man, it's freezing my brain." And they're like, "What do you? This is white powder, all of it. I'm a millionaire." And I like that movie. Just John Cusack. It's just really funny. But let's see. Moving on to my second point. Again, involving location, location, and location in a few different ways. I'm in a unique place to offer you the ability to just come somewhere and hang out with somebody that's pretty damn cool. I think I am. Most people agree. Even my exes will agree. The first one, she'll, and then I'm pretty damn cool. Second one will have no problem saying that. Absolutely no problem. And my former wife, number three, who I have agreed, I will refer to her as a former wife as opposed to an ex, because that is what she asked for, and that is what I agreed to. So I shall give her that honorific because she is due that because I told her I would. Now I haven't always kept every promise I've given her, but who has? But I've kept the important promises, the one that talks about respect and honor. And of course, like I've always said, all my all my girlfriends, along the way, wives, whatever. If I have told you I love you, you know I do. And that's going to be weird. And oh, somebody's calling. Oh, okay. Let's see what has. It's Ray. Let's see. Nah, it's Ray. It's 11 o'clock. I don't need to be. He knows better than to be calling. I'm sure he's calling out of the best of intentions. Basically, he's probably calling to tell me about a TV show that's on right now that he's watching. And let me look here. Let me look here real fast. It's probably I have no idea. No, I don't know. But he's a good guy. He really is. And he's kind of a package deal with what I am proposing. And I'm not going to use that word too hard. The propose, but I do have a indecent proposal or proposition. Not quite the indecent proposal that perhaps was. Uh, yeah. Although that sounds indecent proposal. I like the sound of that. I really do. The indecent part. Ooh, just a. Anyway, and a decent proposal, when appropriate, if appropriate, ever. But basically, I intend to have a girlfriend. My intentions are actually to get married again. I really do enjoy being married. But that's not my need. Honestly, I need a snuggle bunny. What are you gonna say? Um, the thing I miss most about having a girlfriend or a committed relationship or anything um, is falling asleep in somebody's arms. That is all I require. And I say that with the same veracity and same truth that when I was in high school, I told, no, I'm not going to have sex as a teenager. I am neither mature enough nor responsible enough to do such a thing because if I did, there's the possibility of having children. And I told myself I would not do such a thing because it wasn't me. And I made sure it wasn't me because I never had sex as a teenager. Now, my 20th birthday was a very nice day. 24 hours. Few different, let's say six. No, actually, well, yeah, six, but it wasn't just six times. Yeah, so, um, but there were six involved, and me, so seven. Seven's always worked out for me. Yeah, but what I'm looking for, what I'm putting out there is, like I said, I live out in the coolest of places. I required nothing more from a girlfriend other than to be here and sometimes, stay the night. If you're not going to stay the night, at least, ah, I'm looking for someone to hold. I'm looking for someone to love. And I'm looking for more. But that's not what I need. I need someone, basically a girlfriend or just a friend, you know, because I have no need for any sexual involvement at this time. I don't think it's necessary for me at this time, so I'm not going to pursue such things at this time. Now, of course, I'm going to preface everything I say with at this time Because at this time, I need someone to hold, quite simply. Um, I have very basic needs now. I found as the older I got, the less I need. Now, the more I want more. Of course, if you don't want more, then you're not trying to thrive. You're not trying to gain what could be referred to as abundance. Because I have abundance. I ain't got no money. I am taking out loans and buy this house, whatever. And I say this, and you go, well, you got to have money to do that. No, no, I'm a disabled veteran. They're going to pay me to do that. I'm going to get this loan without anything down. They pay all the fees, and I just pay them back. And so what happens is at this point, now the Fed is 0. My bank is 3.1. Barry and I talking. We're looking at some good numbers here. Very promising numbers. My Cheryl and I are talking. Very promising pieces of real estate. And my ultimate aim is to be philanthropic. I could never spell that word. That's one of the things why I'm doing this as opposed to typing in all sorts of stuff endlessly is because these don't work like that. Okay? These are meant for smooth, not the tat 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 tat. Ow. These are meant for fine work. For I did dental, stuff for a long time in the army, and honorably discharged under medical circumstances. Quite honorably, I would say so myself. And so anybody else that looked at my DD 214. And I bring that up because there is a certain level of expectation I have for myself now. I met that level of expectation with my former wife and my exes also. Circumstance and situation lent itself to the downfall of those marriages. In fact, it's been the downfall of every relationship I could probably imagine that could be. Circumstances, situations. Hey, shit happens. What are you going to fucking do? You're just going to say, I give up? What the fuck is that? You know? I'd rather much have you threaten to take somebody's life than for you to just give up. I mean, giving up is cowardly. I've tried it before to give up. That was stupid. I'm not stupid anymore. Okay. I'm a grown ass man. And speaking on that, I want a woman. Now, that doesn't mean I need someone my own age. Exactly. I kind of want someone within 10 years either way so I have something to talk about initially. But even that, it don't matter. When I say I want a woman, I've dated a lot of girls. And what I've done specifically is looked for those features that I find attractive. For those things that when I look at them and I sit down with you and just to enjoy your company, it's all about the things that make no difference, that absolutely in no way determines whether or not you're a good person or a good fit or a good match or a bad person or a bad fit or just, it's little things. The way you say something can be so different than the way I've ever heard it before as to intrigue me. And that's what I want here is for somebody to intrigue me and for someone that I can intrigue. Again, words I cannot spell and would have a hard time typing and then go for, let's see, spell check, click right, the right, yeah, click right. I'm not terribly into what I can do to technology. I'm into what technology can do for me. Okay. So this is a much better venue because not only can you see and hear me, but you can hear my voice inflections. You can see the intensity with which I speak these things. You can see the expression on my face, my body language, the way I approach it, just the power that I put behind it as opposed to words, which I'm not yet good enough to give that kind of story. I write poetry. I write some good poetry. I've taken sixth place one year at the International Society of Poetry, where we all came together from around. I was impressed around the world, thousands of us, to do this international poetry competition. And of course, they held it in Vegas. That's the only place you can hold that sort of thing, or somewhere else that has a big convention center. Anyway, and hotel. But yeah, I don't know why I was going there, but there was a reason. I'm sure I'll get there and cover it. Oh, my phone number, 666-2492. That's area code 707, of course. My other phone is, I think, yeah, is yeah, not it's a bit of a sore subject. But anyway, not a big deal. What I would like, now you have, yeah, okay, the woman thing. I've dated girls. Girls are those that haven't developed all of their personality traits, but have developed those really core ones. Like there's a girl, Pam Miller, and for me, she's either a girl or a babe. She's not a chick. Oh, if I called her that, my left arm, hopefully my left arm would be the one to go powerless because she can hit. Oh my gosh, Pam Miller. Knocking the next week. But she's a girl. She was a girlfriend. She's a girl I know. She is a woman. Um, but I don't think of her in that context. I think of her much uh, in the context of what a parent would think of their child as that little girl um, that I saw that spark in her eyes, and she was not the prettiest girl around by any means, and she'll admit it. She was the ugly duckling, and that's when I dated her. And that's why we're such good friends still, not because I dated her, but because I liked her for who she was. Even back then, those big glasses and braces and the cutest thing you ever wanted to see, guarantee it. That's why I swooped. Remember that, fam? They used to swooped. Or, yeah, we used to swoop in. Yeah. Anyway, I blow my nose or something eventually here, but I'm almost done. Um, Now, there are chicks along the way. Those that are fun, that have no real meaning to me except in the fact that they were a fun experience to have, that they understand that that's exactly what it was. Because I will not put you into that category unknowingly. Okay. That category it's kind of a, my little category of those that I've been with. I haven't had a relationship so much with, but I've had more fun with them just because they were there. That's a chick. That's a cool chick. You know what I'm saying? Those of you who get into the bitch category, you chicks. Although there are a few women that see, I rarely call someone a woman unless I know that those traits are indelibly imprinted upon them. Those traits that when they grew up are there. They know who they are. They are a person unto themselves who can give to another person that is a person unto themselves. I don't appreciate being told what to do, how to do it, why or where or when. It's just, it's amazing that I got a well so long in the Army. But my secret, I know the rules. I can get away with anything. Anything. If I know the rules and I follow them to the letter, and I mean just slicing that edge of that letter, it don't matter. Technically, I'm right. What can I say? That's the way I like to live. I do not accept no for an answer. I accept I don't know. Um, I totally accept that. In fact, I respect that more than somebody blowing off on, yes, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, and then all of a sudden, no, I have to transfer you. Well, then why did you say you could do it? Well, because that's the protocol. I can do this much, and then when I reach this point, I have to pass you off. And I said, well, that's stupid protocol. Pass me off now. And then I got to the point where I'm telling people, I want you to say yes or no. And I'm screaming at them, yes or no. Can you do this? If I hear no, send me to somebody who can. If I hear yes, then I expect it to be done. Now I've heard some yeses, and I've let people hang themselves, and I've got their names. I've got when I called them, how far we got in the conversation, and exactly what I was told, all written down. I've got it just sitting here, and I'm going to call again tomorrow. I did not call today. I was busy with other things. So I did not call today. Boy, was I busy with other things. Whoo! It's amazing what the financial market's doing right now. It's just a blast, ain't it? But it's going to be good. It's all good. It's going to be all good for me. So, what I'm looking for is not a girl who's developing traits, not a chick that is in and out of my life and can be just what you need sometimes. So maybe I need to meet a chick. Um, but I really, I do believe I know I want to, and I know I need to, and I know I believe that, yeah, it's what I need right now is to meet a woman. And a woman is someone who knows herself, who's well assured of who she is and what she believes in across the board. I don't care if you're diametrically opposed to the color of my toenails. Doesn't matter. We can agree to disagree. My mom and I have finally agreed to disagree. Okay. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm trying to, I get this OCD where I'm lining up this line right here with the side of my head and just, I don't know why I do that. But I'm looking for a woman specifically to call my snuggle bunny. That is my requirement. After that, we can talk. And please, do you know how long I've been asking people to freaking call me and they don't? Now, perhaps before it was due to my intensity. Granted, I can do that. I can be too intense. I can go overboard. That's why I need someone here to rein me in. To go, dude, chill. So, here's the deal. Please, area code 707 666 2492. You will talk with the Prince of Darkness. I guarantee you. But it's not a darkness that's bad. There's nothing bad about the darkness. You don't need to be afraid of the dark. You know, I came in late one night and my mom asked me, what can you do after 11 that you can't do before 11? And I said, nothing, Mom, but I can do a whole lot more of it. She didn't really like that answer, but that's the answer I want to give. What can I do after 11? Nothing that I couldn't do before 11, but I can do a whole lot more of it because I got that kind of mentality again. I really do. So now, if this doesn't spur someone to go, man, he's decent looking and he seems sincere, and I've got an extra hour a day to kill. On what might be the coolest thing you've ever tried. I am quite conceited, but I don't feel it to be conceit because it is correct. Everything I claim that I am, guess what I am? I am Prince of Darkness. Oh, yeah, totally. I have that persona within me. Boy, do I have that persona. But I also have gentleness. I have been told that when it comes to touching someone in an intimate manner, that I am the gentlest person they've ever known. And those of you who have said that to me, you know who you are, and you're right. I'm very gentle. I can be cruel, but I'm generally kind. And my cruelty just comes from pain. And, just stuff. And since I'm working through that pretty good, there's less cruelty and just a lot more kind. And I just think that I've got more to offer to someone than a lot of people. I am a nice guy. I am doing good. I'm doing well too, pretty much. And I understand during this time, maybe you're thinking, well, I can't go over there and you can call me. We can talk on the freaking computer here. You know, I'm just lonely. I really am. And I've been talking to old friends, and there are some of them that I'm talking to, I'm thinking of in a whole new way. And basically, I'm waiting for someone. I really am. I don't know who I'm waiting for, but I'm patient. I've kind of gotten used to being patient, having to be patient. Oh, I've gone on much too long. So that's it. I'm going to offer what I have, where I live, the view that I have to everybody that needs it, really. I mean, and let's face it, if you're working in healthcare right now, you need to sit down and just maybe smoke a bowl, maybe, or have a glass of wine, and just a really pleasant, calm, cool, relaxed setting sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? I've got a massage chair. Um, really, I've got the what is it? The PlayStation, PS4, and the VR. If you're into that, at your disposal. You just come over. You just please. It it would make me feel better if somebody would do this. It really would. Not just to come over and relax like the healthcare workers, but to come over and snuggle with me. That would really just be nice. I think that would be something that I could really get into. So that's it for now. Thank you. Love you. Bye.